Dustin Tibbetts here, financial advisor with Jazz Wealth Managers. How you doing today? I'm still pumped, man. You got 100,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. I never honestly thought we'd have more than 1,000. I was arrogant, and I thought, like, we're going to have 1,000 people. But we're in a small industry, and maybe not a lot of people are interested in their dollars. So if we get 1,000 subscribers, I would be the bomb. You know, I thought that shows my age a little, but I thought that would be really cool. 100,000 subscribers. Yikes, man. It's hard to believe it's real. I appreciate that. I got a short one here for you on a Friday. Boy, you guys are buying some homes out there, right? One of the cool things about us having over 4,000 clients and managing $100 million for those clients, $110 million as of now, is that we get to see what people are doing all over the country. We get to see when scams start appearing, where they appear, how they start, who's falling for them. We get to see things that people get emotional about when it comes to their money because we're getting them all at the same time. Everybody's watching. And right now, one of the most common questions I'm getting is, I want to buy a house. Should I just go to the bank? Should I go to a mortgage broker? Should I go down the street and ask my friend? Should I pay cash? What should I do when I buy this house? So if you're considering a mortgage broker, I'm not affiliated to anybody at all. I'm just sharing ideas. I'm not here to tell you whether that's a good or a bad thing. You'll make that decision. You might have a relationship with a bank and somehow you get a better rate. You may be a military or VA and you get awesome rates, right? And awesome deals. So you got to go there. But if you're going to use a mortgage broker, just know a few things, right? So I just want to share a couple things and I'll get out of your way. Number one, most mortgage brokers in the traditional sense, they get paid sort of off your loan. So you're not necessarily paying them, here's money, go find me a loan, right? If you've never done that before. So don't be scared to talk to them if you're a first-time home buyer. And that's one of the people that I generally say, you should go use a broker, right? Because their job is to go find you a bunch of loans and see who's willing to work with you as a first-time home buyer. There's a lot of them out there, a lot of people willing to work with you, but it's their job to go find them. What you want to be careful of is what they charge. So most mortgage brokers will get a portion of your loan. They'll get a part of your interest rate. They'll get paid on that. If they're trying to make a lot more off of you, you might want to shop around online. There's a lot of great services out there where you can just, pay a small flat fee as a part of your loan. You're done, right? Some of you are going to think this is not worth it. I'm just sharing ideas here today. So if you're a first-time home buyer, you want that back and forth, right? You want somebody that's able to say, here's 5 loans that I can go and shop for you, but I really don't like this one. Or this one's going to cost you more. This one has a lower rate, but a higher down payment, right? You don't have to choose any of them. You can walk away. It's not like a car dealership where it's like, oh my God, I'm stuck here. I got to buy something. So you can get a lot of insight there and maybe a lot of local insight as to where you're looking, property values and things like that. You'd be surprised. Number 2, the second type of person I say that probably should use a mortgage broker is someone that's considering or in the middle of a large move. And a large move to me is somebody that's moving from California to Florida. Or I should say Texas, right? Or from New York down to Florida. There's a lot of that going on right now. If you're selling a property in one state, buying in another state, that might be worth it, right? And you can disagree with me, but that might be worth it to go find somebody that works with that interstate sort of, relocation. But also, if you're also selling one property and buying another, because you don't just show up to the bank and say, I've got this one, but I want to buy this one. There's some loops you're going to have to jump through there, and mortgage brokers will know those hoops and be able to work with you there. The third one is when someone tells me they don't have really great credit. Not that it's bad, it's just maybe they call it slow credit or it's not the best credit out there. A mortgage broker is great because think about it, if you go to your bank and you say, I'd like to get a mortgage, you're getting their response. That's all you're getting, right? And if you're at a credit union, you might even pay a little bit more. So if you go to a mortgage broker, you just tell them right up front, I got a credit score of whatever it is. It's not great. I'm coming off of something in the past, the delinquent payments or whatever. And so I don't have the best credit report. And what they're going to do is they're going to go through and say, well, we can't work with these people. Bank of America or whoever, they're not going to talk to you. We got to go work with these people. And of these people, here's maybe the cheapest way to go. They may require larger down payment, but they'll give you a better rate. They'll waive some fees, things like that. You keep in mind that it is very competitive out there in not only the mortgage space right now, but the mortgage broker space. Those people are working their butts off. We have a lot of them as customers, and holy cow, they're busy. I can't get a hold of them. So know that that's very competitive. And so you might be able to, work around, where the best deals are and things like that. The last person that I think should use a mortgage broker is someone who's more of an astute shopper. You bought a few homes in the past, and you're really rate shopping. don't tell them this, and they're going to hate that I said this, but maybe you go to a mortgage broker and their network, you can find out what there is to offer and compare it to what you've found. Right? Maybe there's room for negotiation there on some closing costs and things, because remember, it's competitive right now. There are a lot more buyers out there than there are people that can handle or service those loans. So you might want to rate shop a little bit, and you have time to do that. And so I always tell people, if that's you and you're really into those numbers, that would be me, by the way, then get as many quotes as you can, talk to as many people as you can, and just be honest with them that you are actually shopping around. They may not get your business, and you're just looking for the best deal that you can get. And they're human. They understand. So I would say that that's the case. Now, not everybody should use a mortgage broker, right? If you work with a local bank, your credit union, things like that, there's a lot of great deals there. It's just right now, I noticed just from all over the country, hearing from customers, credit unions are getting just a little bit tighter. Right? They want to lend, but they're getting a little bit tighter on who they're lending to. And so if you're kind of a new customer, you're just signing up there, you put $1,000 in the bank account, it's going to be a little bit tougher to get to somebody. Not speaking for every place, but I've heard that a lot. So just something to throw out there to you. Anyways, I told you I'd keep this one short there. I hope, and I will congratulate you if you're buying a new house, if you're looking to move and doing all of that. Again, I'm not affiliated with anybody. I'm just sharing my ideas. So I have no opinions as to who you should use. I think you should shop around. I think you should ask questions. Most likely probably ask your friends who they were happy with, who they've used. If you know people that are real estate agents or realtors, maybe talk with them as well. They'll probably have some good contacts. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you subscribing. Enjoy.